Order the meeting of the management committee on September 11th and a special start time of 3:15 that was noticed in advance. We all have the agenda before us without any changes or edits. And without objection, we'll just go ahead and assume the agenda is approved. And then we also have before us the draft management committee meeting minutes from August 28th. Everyone's had a chance to review those in advance as well. Are there any changes, edits, anything of note? All right, then I would entertain a motion to approve those draft minutes.
So moved.
Moved by Cedarburg, is there a second by Osmond? Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. That passes unanimously. And now we'll move on to our non-consent business, reports of standing committees. So we have before us two items. The first is 2024-240. It's a same week item and it is a labor agreement with the Metropolitan Council Management Association. And we have, I believe, Joy Hargens with us today, our labor relations manager. And welcome, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, committee chair and committee members. My name is Joy Hargens. I am now currently the interim senior manager for labor relations. We are here to present the tentative agreement with Metropolitan Council and MANA. MANA is also known as the Metropolitan Council Management Association. The contract expired on December 31st, 2023. MANA has 124 supervisors and managers who work in regional administration, environmental services, metropolitan transportation services, and community development. The parties reached a tentative agreement on August 21st, 2024, and it was ratified by the membership on September 5th, 2024. The highlights of the agreement include a 3-year contract effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2026. It also includes a compensation package of 5.5% general increase in the first year, 4.5% general increase in year 2, and a 3% increase in the third year of the contract. There was also an agreement to have a 2.5% performance-based increase each year of the contract. The wages and benefits negotiated in this agreement are consistent with agreements in place with the other council labor unions. The cost of the labor agreement was reviewed with finance and was negotiated within the economic parameters established by the council. Madam Chair and committee members, the action requested today is the approval to authorize, regional administrator to enter into a labor agreement with the Metropolitan Council Management Association and Metropolitan Council effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2026.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions? I think some of us might have gotten a little briefing on this ahead of today's meeting if you were curious. Thank you for your report, very well done, appreciate that. So again, before us we have the motion, the proposed action by staff that the Metropolitan Council authorize the regional administrator to enter into a labor agreement with the Metropolitan Council Management Association, MANA, effective January 1, 2024 through December 31, 2026. Any questions? Seeing none, is there a motion? Second. Moved by Osmond, seconded by Barber. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. That passes unanimously. So thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate having you join us.
Thank you.
We now have our second item today, which is 2024-245. It's insurance broker and risk consulting services contract 19P120, Amendment 1, and I'll turn it over to Phil on this one.
All right, thank you, Madam
Yes.
Chair. Good afternoon, committee members. This business item is seeking authorization to execute an amendment with contract 19P120 with Aon Risk, which will result in a value of the contract not to exceed $3,930,000. So Aon Risk provides basically two main services for us: insurance placement and risk consulting. They are right now involved with several large initiatives on the risk consulting side. enterprise risk management, they're providing services for cybersecurity consulting, captive insurance program they're helping build out. Also on the insurance placement side, they are very involved with our large casualty programs. They'll be involved with another large program next year with the Green Line extension. And the reason we're asking for this extension is because to change brokers at this point would disrupt that service and it would increase the cost. And it would jeopardize our ability to actually maintain some of the relationships and insurances that we have with the underwriters. That would just cause a delay in the coverage and impact those services and the insurance placements. So that's the reason the business item is before you today. I will say that this contract originally did not have any goal from an MCUB standpoint, but I've been working with Aon and identifying subcontracting opportunities. We do have quite a few policies that don't rise to the level of these larger casualty programs that we have. So there is an opportunity for Aon to subcontract with some minority-owned businesses, and we can increase those costs through that contract as well. So.
That's great.
Yeah, with that, Madam Chair and committee members, again, the business item is seeking authorization to amend contract 19P120. That will take this with an expiration of October 31st of 24 through October 31st of 2028, and will result in a value not to exceed $3,930,000. And I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Phil. Are there any questions? Seeing none. All right, then, we've got the motion as stated by Phil to move forward with an amendment authorizing the Met Council Regional Administrator to amend the contract 1P9120 with Aon Risk Services Central for insurance broker and risk consulting services for a total contract value not to exceed $3.93 million. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Cedarburg. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Lilligren. Any further discussion? Thank you for bringing this item forward and giving us the rationale for that continuity, and also thank you for working with some of those folks at Aon to maybe get some minority business owners. I appreciate that, Phil, and all of your expertise. All right, seeing no further discussion, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no, and that passes unanimously. Well, and we don't have any information items. Don't think there's anything else that this committee wants to bring forward today. So without objection, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Sorry to be late.